I went to the event to learn. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's a whole bunch of people in here, a whole bunch of money in here. And I'm like, damn, man, I got to make this work. I spent a lot of money here. And somebody spoke to me, and I set a call with them. First, I probably didn't. I probably had a conversation with them and departed from them. But then as I sat down, I was like, that was stupid. I could have set a call and got them on my calendar. So I went back and I did that.
Have you ever wondered what really changes when you shift from just meeting people at events to building genuine connections that actually move your business forward? In this episode, let's talk about the difference it makes when you treat every conversation, each phone call, every chance meeting as an opportunity to serve, not just to sell. You'll hear why I believe that making people comfortable and understanding where they're coming from often unlocks doors that hard pitches never could. There's also a real look at how small mindset shifts, like seeing value in every interaction, can lead to unexpected growth. Here are clips from a private coaching call with my client. We were in the middle of wrestling with how to put together an irresistible offer. And I realized the insights from this conversation could be valuable to anyone facing similar roadblocks. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I hope this gives you a quieter, more honest view on what it really means to build your brand. Take a listen now.
That's the game. When I went to Pat Bet David, it was the same thing. When I went over there, I saw their HubSpot on the big board. It was a whole bunch of orange, very little blue. A whole bunch of orange, very little blue. And that's why when someone picks up, you want to treat them like the best person on the planet because they actually picked up. So you're immediately like, hello, how are you? My name is such and such with the Shaan Rais program. Like, yes, ma'am. Is there anything? Like, imagine them walking into your establishment. What do you need? What can I get you to make you feel more comfortable? Before you just go into, how's your business and what are your numbers last year? Like, don't jump in like that. Make them feel comfortable because they could be, should be, and would be, and could be your 100K client, man. No matter what they say, no matter where their money is. I started my business with $500 a month. That was my opening offer. $500 a month, $500 a month, $500 a month, or $5K up front. And we did $32K first month, $32K second month. Before the third month was over, we had $450,000. It was unbelievable. It really was kind of unbelievable. I know how to make a person feel comfortable no matter how offensive they may be. I know how to keep a straight face no matter what the case may be. And I know how to collect the data. I really do care about the people that I serve and about helping them grow their business. Why? There's a selfish interest here. If I can help you add a zero to your number, then I should be able to get 0.25% of that extra zero. And if I was able to help you go from 650K or 65K to 650K, wouldn't you feel comfortable giving me $25,000? Seriously? If I help you go from $65,000 to $650,000 and leaving the job that you hate, would you have a problem giving me $300,000 of that? 650 that you did not have without my help? No one's going to say no. Everyone's going to say, please. So once we have that established, now it becomes a situation of how can you help me? And this is how. And it's just a situation of breaking down the numbers in a way that's tolerable for a certain amount of time until we can get you profitable. And if they're not the person, everyone's the person. It's just not the program. So it's a situation of what's the program? What's the program? What's the program? Any numbers on the board make a difference. Seriously, like you don't have to do the 10K, you ain't got to do the 5K, get some numbers on the board. And once you begin striking oil, you're going to like create a consistency of striking oil. And you'll begin to make more people will start picking up the phone. Like it becomes magical. Like you get more success where there was none before. I can remember when I went to an event and I was like, I went to the event to learn. And as I'm sitting there, I'm like, there's a whole bunch of people in here, a whole bunch of money in here. And I'm like, damn, man, I got to make this work. I spent a lot of money here. And somebody spoke to me and I set a call. And I set a call with them. First, I probably didn't. I probably had a conversation with them and departed from them. But then as I sat down, I was like, that was stupid. I could have set a call and got them on my calendar. So I went back and I did that. And then I sat down. And then another woman came to me. He was talking about branding. We set a call. She went to sit down. She came back to me. This was the first close that happened. She came back to me. And I was like, she wants something right now. I said, the Branded Like a Leader program is $10K. But if you want to take action on it now, I can give it to you for $5. Is that what you want to do? And she said, yeah, I need a solution. I closed her before the first event began. The first event that I went to in Hallandale, Florida, I was $5,000 richer before the event started. And it just clicked for me. And I was like, oh my God. I probably left that event $10K richer because I closed another person on a 2,500 and closed another person on a phone call. Just went outside and called the person that was on my list and was like, hey, and she happened to pick up. I might have called 2 or 3 people before then, but when she picked up, I was like, hey, I was thinking about you. Where's your business right now? What are you trying to do? I said, I know there was a problem with getting you in before, but listen, I can, make an amelioration for you. I can give you a preferred price just to get you in. Like, let's get you off the wall and stop playing games. You know who we are, you know what we do. And she was like, what's the number? I said, I can get you in for $2,500 right now, and we could do $500 a month for the next 5 months. I'm not trying to break you. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to help you. And she was like, okay. I took her card outside. This was before lunch. And as soon as that happened, I said, I've got my next thing. I'm going to hit the events from now on. I spent $2,500, maybe $3,500 to get there and stay there. Like the event was probably came free with something else I had purchased. And I only had to pay for the flight and the room. That was it. My whole business changed. My concept changed. But the reason is because I turned what could have been a thank you very much, nice to see you, hug, okay, great, and sit down into a, okay, you look like you're ready to move now. What's the price that can work for you? Let me break this down. Take the money. Now I've got some money. Because I've got some money, I go get 2 more monies. You understand? And now it's like, okay, people are beginning to see me as not only warm, but a generator. To where couple years later, I walk in a room, people run to me with their credit cards like, now it's time. It's time now. And I'm like, okay, great. But instead of setting a call saying time is now, I'm like, swipe the card, time is now. I did 3 clients that way, and I left that meeting with $45,000, but we had closed. So we had closed almost $180K, or almost $200,000 from those 3 that swiped their card. The other sets that I had were probably another $500,000. But it happened because I didn't take no for an answer. I turned the volume into value. And people do the same thing every day now, Jake. They still are just smiling and dialing. They're going to the events. They're bumping their phones. Hey, let's bump our phones and let's exchange information. And here's my business card. No money, no money, no money, no money. Damn near twice my age, twice my years in business. I'm in there taking money. People who founded the company, the Grant Cardone is watching me smiling like, this nigga's a killer. He's taking money in my business. Like he's taking money out of my business. And I'm smiling, looking at him like, thank you, bro. I appreciate you.